Did you know your landlord cannot just walk into your apartment without permission? Or that they can't simply throw you out without a legal process? If you're renting in the USA, there are rights you must know, because not knowing them can cost you money, stress, and even your home. Every year, millions of tenants in the U.S. face issues like illegal evictions, unfair charges, or landlords keeping security deposits without reason. The problem is, most renters don't know the law, and landlords sometimes take advantage of that. So let's break down the top tenant rights in the USA that every renter should know. Right to privacy. Landlord cannot enter without proper notice, usually 24 to 48 hours. Only exceptions: emergencies, fire, water leak, etc. Example: if your landlord enters while you're at work without notice, that's a violation of your rights. Protection from illegal eviction. Landlords cannot change locks, cut utilities, or remove belongings without a court order. Legal process equals notice plus court hearing plus sheriff involvement. Example: if your landlord just puts your furniture outside one day, that's called a self-help eviction, and it's illegal in most states. Security deposit rules. Most states limit how much a landlord can charge, often 1 to 2 months' rent. They must return deposit within a specific period, 30 days in many states. If they keep money, they must give a written list of damages. Example: if you leave your apartment clean and damage-free, your landlord cannot just keep your $1,500 deposit without reason. Right to a habitable home. Landlords must maintain safe and livable conditions: heat, water, electricity, no pests, safe structure. Example: if the heater breaks in winter and the landlord refuses to fix it, you may have the right to withhold rent or call housing authorities. Anti-discrimination protection. Under the Fair Housing Act, landlords cannot refuse to rent based on race, religion, gender, disability, family status, or nationality. Example: if a landlord says, "I don't rent to families with kids," that's discrimination and illegal. Rent increases and lease terms. Landlord must follow lease agreement terms. Can't raise rent in the middle of a fixed lease. In month-to-month leases, notice is required, usually 30 days. Some states have rent control laws limiting increases. Right to repairs. Tenants can request repairs in writing. If landlord doesn't fix within a reasonable time, tenant may withhold rent or get repair done and deduct cost. Example: if your sink leaks for weeks and landlord ignores, you may legally deduct plumber costs from your rent in some states. Real-life scenarios. Case example 1. Tenant locked out, went to court, landlord fined. Case example 2. Security deposit not returned, tenant sued, and won double the amount. These real cases show that knowing your rights can save you thousands of dollars. So remember, as a tenant in the USA, you have the right to privacy, protection from illegal eviction, fair deposits, safe housing, and freedom from discrimination. Disclaimer: I am not your attorney. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as legal advice. Tenant laws can vary by state, so if you're facing a legal issue, please consult a qualified attorney in your area.